Tr'ondëk Hwëch'in Roberta Joseph. I've been chief for the Tr'ondëk Hwëch'in for the past 2 terms, and it has been a real honor and pleasure to be working with the Tr'ondëk Hwëch'in citizens, the Elders Council, the staff, and the General Assembly. Together, we have accomplished a number of large and small priorities that were important to the community and to the council. Some of those priorities included the purchase of the Tr'ondëk Hwëch'in Administration Building, working in partnership with Chief Isaac and the Tr'ondëk Hwëch'in Trust, in addition to making large improvements and continuing to support the Tr'ondëk Hwëch'in farm. Further to that, we have provided a number of important legislation to the Tr'ondëk Hwëch'in General Assembly, such as the land expansion for the Tr'ondëk Hwëch'in subdivision, housing, continuing to support cultural initiatives such as land-based camps and other heritage projects. There are many priorities for Tr'ondëk Hwëch'in citizens, and the council tries to work with the citizens and the staff to ensure that those priorities are moved forward, such as ensuring that we continue to support and provide additional funding and policy changes to reflect the needs of post-secondary, as their education is important to us, continue to support health and social and wellness programs. The Governance Act is a key legislation that's being worked on at this point in time. The council has gone through the draft development of the Governance Act in addition to the Constitution review. More recently, in the past terms, we were able to move forward with the Heritage Act, which is important to protecting our language, our culture, our heritage resources, and an Election Act, which changed the period of the election time, as well as filled in a lot of gaps that needed to be filled in. There were a number of policies that were amended as well, which included Health and Social Medical Assistant Policy, the Housing Policy, Finance Act, rather than a finance policy. Although there are many priorities, it's important to work together to develop the next strategic plan with the Tr'ondëk Hwëch'in Council, citizens, Elders Council, and staff. A strategic plan will guide how the Tr'ondëk Hwëch'in moves forward over the next 5 years, outlining important priorities such as finalizing the 10-year strategic capital and infrastructure plan, which will identify things such as housing, buildings that are needed, elders complex, new administration building, heritage building, a heritage center. So we'll need to continue to work together on these. As a dedicated and committed individual, I will continue to work with the Tr'ondëk Hwëch'in Council, the staff, and the citizens to work towards implementing the Tr'ondëk Hwëch'in final agreement and self-government agreements. Through that, I will also ensure that we prioritize moving forward with closing the gap implementation funding that is provided for a number of initiatives that the council had already approved as a plan. And some of those priorities are working with the youth, developing a youth leadership mentorship program that would provide the leadership skills for our youth to ensure that they are moving forward in a way that will help them gain the knowledge and experience that's needed in working for the Tr'ondëk Hwëch'in government. In addition to some of the other mandates in that plan include alcohol and drug treatment, including facilities and capacity at Land of Plenty, as well as the Dawson Regional Land Use Plan, dealing with the mining projects that are in TH Traditional Territory, ensuring that we move forward with negotiating adequate benefits agreements for the Tr'ondëk Hwëch'in to ensure that there's additional employment and training that's being provided, as well as benefit to the community, and also ensuring that we are mitigating any environmental impacts. Working together with the council and the Tr'ondëk Hwëch'in citizens, we've been able to work with the team at the Tr'ondëk Hwëch'in government to be able to carry out these things. So I would really like to thank them for all of their hard work. No council could accomplish the priorities and the mandates set out by the people without the team standing behind the council. I would just like to really express my gratitude in working with them all of these years. Masicho. Thank you for your support and your vote on August 6th to re-elect me as the next Tr'ondëk Hwëch'in Chief. Hosi Kinacha, take care of yourself good. Masicho.